I wanted to be an actress ever since I saw Star Wars, because I wanted to be a Jedi, and then my mom told me that that's actually actors. And I was like, okay, cool. So my childhood was probably not the typical Midwestern childhood, because it was like football and church. So mine is not like that at all. Both my parents are from California, and my dad is a photographer who is used to California and the landscape of, you know, the West Coast and everything that it has to offer. So it's like very obvious beauty everywhere and inspiration. In Missouri, in the Midwest, it's very soft and humble. It's not quite so obvious. So you have to find the beauty. And that's what my dad would do. He'd take us out on road trips, and we'd go out into the middle of nowhere, and so that he could find some sort of inspiration. And on these trips, we would go to abandoned houses, and we would break into them and loot them, essentially. There's a lot of freedom in the Midwest. There's not, once you get out of the city, there's like, you can get away with a lot. I'm kind of a thrill seeker, so I'd take some poor friend, I'd be like, come on, let's go ghost hunting. And I would do all this research of like, what's the most haunted thing in Kansas City? We would go break into some abandoned mental institution called Oddfellows, which is just a mean name for a mental institution. I think like this is not even that embarrassing. This is the most recent embarrassing thing. It's not even that embarrassing. I just came off like a weirdo, which I'm fine with. I'm okay. There's this guy in the apartment building next to us, and he has this wiener dog that's like part pit bull. So it's like a wiener dog on steroids. It's really funny. So I saw him and his dog. I'm like, oh my god, what kind of dog is that? And whatever. So that was our first meeting, and like I keep on running into him with the dog. I'm like, oh my god, the wiener dog. But one time I saw him without the dog, and I was like, where's the dog? And he, came up with some whatever, just boring answer. And then he's like, if you ever want to go on a walk with us, we go just around the block. And I was like, well, I mean, in my head, I'm like, okay, what are you doing? Like, obviously that's not gonna happen without our phone numbers. So are you trying to get my phone number? So I was like, so he didn't ask for my phone number. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just spy on you. He didn't say anything. He didn't get that I was joking. Like, I'm obviously not gonna spy on you. So I was like, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not gonna spy on you. Like, I'm normal. As he's like walking away.
What is your ideal man?
Probably like rich, like hot. Hold on, just 1 second, please. I'll go to church on Sundays. Today's Saturday, so I might watch some football. And I do have a gun. But I can kind of do like a little Irish accent like this. Oui, I can do the French accent very well. My name is Olga, and I live in Moscow, and I am serious. Oh God, Australian? I can kind of do it, but like not. Couldn't have to do like inflection like this. I like it a lot. I like surfing and the opera houses.
Sure.
What? I go to this analogy of the cactus in the desert because I'm like a hippie. I'm not a hippie. I don't like labels, but I just like nature a lot. Okay, so in the desert, there's not a lot of water, and so everything that lives in the desert is really thirsty and is pretty desperate for water. And the cactus is extremely valuable because it has like so much water just in its being, and so everyone is kind of vying to get a piece of the cactus. The cactus has evolved with barbs that protect itself, protect its life Otherwise, anyone could take it. You will only get that water if you take the time to kind of listen to the cactus and see what its inner workings are. There will be a symbiotic relationship between the cactus and its, I don't know what you would call that, but whoever gets to drink the water. Just because people are thirsty doesn't mean you have to give them your water. Thirsty in like more like a needy way or a manipulative way. People want and they will take if they can get it, but you don't have to. You can protect yourself, and you should protect yourself. It's not being selfish to not give them what they want.
I honestly thought you were gonna say, so be like the cactus, make sure
Make sure
keep
you
away.
are dangerous and you hurt.